Hello, hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is anyone out there?
It's a mom's night out.
Before we get into tonight's episode, we wanted to let you know about some of our amazing local partners that we are collabing with in the month of November. On Saturday, November 23rd, we will be at the Rise and Shine Marketplace in Winchester from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Rise and Shine Marketplace is a shopping event featuring local makers in the New England area. You do need tickets for this event, which you can purchase ahead of time online or when you get there at the door. We'll be there selling our merch and shopping. There's going to be past hors d'oeuvres, local samples from food vendors, beverages, and live music. Shout out to the host and our new friend, Kate Maloney, Interior Design. On Saturday, November 30th, we'll be at the Holiday Market at a Mom's Village in Peabody from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. We are helping the owner, Eliza, host this amazing event where you can shop local vendors, enjoy champagne on the house, and hang out with us. We're also going to be selling some of our merch here as well. If you haven't been to a Mom's Village, you have to check it out. It's a mommy clubhouse. They have fitness classes, childcare and play school classes for kids, and an incredible community of women. If you're looking for mom friends, a Mom's Village is for you. And we have a code for you. Use the code MNO Pod for 10% off music classes and class packs. That's MNO Pod for 10% off. We're going to post the links and info to both of these incredible events on our Instagram page. Come hang out with us. We love chatting with you guys every Wednesday, but we love even more to be able to meet you and hang out in person. So we hope to see you there.
Welcome to a mom's night out.
Happy
Welcome
Wednesday.
back. Okay. What's that?
I don't know. It's probably my kids listening.
Oh my God.
Oh, it is.
It is. Oh my God. It actually did freak me out. Okay. Well, we're going to carry on. So
There's kids coming in.
there's kids
Let me
coming
just
in.
text my husband.
Our pets' heads are falling off. We got the door open because it's 80 degrees in New England.
I'm wearing a vest.
I'm sweating. It's fine.
I don't know.
We have a nice light episode tonight for everybody, some chit chat. But before we do that, we all went out a week or so ago with all of our husbands. And I don't know, if you go out with a group, it's hard for somebody to, I think, make a decision. And I was getting frustrated. So I do this with my kids all the time. Like there's like a spinner wheel app on your phone that you can like put a bunch of things in.
And only you would know this.
I know. I
And I did
forgot
it.
that you did that the other night.
I think the guys were all impressed.
Yeah, they
No.
were into it.
But
They're like, can we bet?
But the best thing is we would spin it and it landed on something. Everyone was like, no, we don't want to go there. So we would spin it again. Same thing. Everyone was like, oh, we don't want to go
we're not
there.
going there.
And then finally on the third time, it was like,
Okay, fine.
we're going there.
I totally forgot we did that, but that is such a pro tip. Like if you're having trouble making a decision, just put it in Mandy's spinner wheel of choices.
Spinner wheel of choices.
Is it an app or it's like a free online
It's
website?
like, you just Google like spinner wheel of choices.
Boom.
Yeah,
Someone
there's a
should
lot.
make an app for that.
I'm sure
Maybe
there
we
is.
will.
And that comes preloaded.
I'm trademarking that.
Amazing.
I'm trademarking that.
Trademarking it. I don't know. Is it
Sarah, we need you.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? I got my teeth cleaned the other day. Just giving everybody a life update, apparently.
Oh man, our friend is my dentist, and we are hanging out with her recently. And I'm so sorry to my friend. I haven't been in a while. I'm way overdue for a cleaning.
She's actually going to start making house calls.
I mean, it's hard to prioritize moms getting teeth cleanings.
I know. I just brought all three of my kids to the dentist like the other day at the same
my three
time.
went too.
I actually like it because it's an hour where nobody can find me.
No, I actually love it. It's my favorite thing to do, but because I have Invisalign on right now and I haven't been wearing my trays and they also do my Invisalign,
They'll
I'm
yell
like
at you.
avoiding it until I can wear my tray.
I know.
They'll yell at you.
I don't blame you.
I don't know. I guess it'd be weird if they sit there and they're quiet, but I hate when they're like cleaning your teeth and they're asking you questions. And it's like, I clearly cannot talk right now.
Gosh.
And it won't even be a yes or no. It's like an open-ended question. You're like, blah, blah, and they're like, yeah, totally. And then I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's brutal.
I would not be a good dentist because I can't not talk to people.
Yeah.
No.
Oh God. No, but it had me, it like brings me to the first topic of the night. And I saw this, I forget what I was watching, but there's like this, I don't know, there's always these weird new trends. And apparently like fake braces are like trending again.
Wait, what?
So, and two things, like people just like actually like buy, and I actually Googled like on Amazon, you can buy like braces to apply yourself to your teeth.
No.
It fucking nuts. And then there's also like fake dentists or people like just pretending to be dentists, like actually then doing braces like on the cheap to straighten people's teeth.
Wait.
That's even more concerning.
That
Like taking
is-
super glue.
No.
Yes.
No. What?
Yes. Super glue and like putting like brackets on people's teeth.
No.
Like that. Yes.
Okay, they even say you're not supposed to use like the Smile Directs because those aren't always done by the real dentist too. Guys, if you get fake braces, your like teeth can fall out. Like if you move your teeth the wrong way and not by someone who's trained, your teeth can literally fall out.
But like, I'm sorry, who wants like, and I'm talking like the metal braces. Remember when we were kids and like then you could change like the color of the thing?
Yes.
Like people are,
they want those.
they want
is
that.
wild.
No.
It's like all over TikTok. I think it was like the Today Show I was watching.
How long did you have braces for? Did you have them?
I had them. Maybe like a year or two.
Yeah, I had them for like 4 years.
4?
Yeah, and then I lost my retainer. My dog ate it. And then
Of course it did.
I didn't get a new one. And now here we are, round 2 with Invisalign. 18 months later.
Yeah. I know. I had braces for a year and now I'm also on Invisalign and I also am on my second round of Invisalign.
Yeah, they trick you. They rope you in.
Yeah. So if anyone out there is considering Invisalign,
Double the timeline.
like prepare yourself to have to restart.
Yeah, no, I had a girlfriend who warned me about that.
I had
Because
to
I was like,
restart.
oh, it's only going to be 6 months. And she was like, that's a lie. And I was like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of teeth, I wanted to talk about this because this happened to me recently. Does anyone else have a spouse who uses their toothbrush?
No.
Okay. You guys,
Absolutely disgusting.
that is an absolute freaking no for me.
Oh my God.
And so pretty recently, I noticed that my husband's toothbrush was missing from the bathroom after we went on vacation. And I was like, no, like maybe it's in a drawer. And I didn't really look into it. And like 2.5 weeks later,
2.5 weeks?
No.
I literally was like, wait a minute. So I went on a search. I couldn't find it. Guys, sure enough, this man was using my toothbrush for like 2.5 weeks and not telling me.
I've like used Mike's toothbrush once.
Like once in a pinch.
Like if you're like, I don't
think I ever have.
I don't even really like that.
I would rather take like a towel with like toothpaste on it.
Or your finger.
I've done that too.
I've done that.
But wait, at home, I also have like Costco supply of toothbrushes.
Yeah.
So, Jen, so do we.
So he just was like, I like Katie's.
Yeah. It's disgusting. Stop it.
Do we think he's going to cut this out of the episode?
No.
No.
He only listens to like the first 30 seconds. Also,
We're good.
Spicy didn't do the code word, did he? Remember when we tested him?
No, he hasn't listened to an episode.
The dads
ever.
are not listening.
Mike listens.
Oh.
He gets pissy sometimes.
Should we give a code word and see if he does it?
Yeah.
Or is it like
Mike, say spaghetti.
spaghetti?
If you hear this, text us all on a chain.
Text us all
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
DM the Mom's Night Out
DM.
account. Spaghetti.
DM us.
Let's see.
Oh,
This is a
God.
test.
John's going to tell him. Okay.
John's going to tell him.
No, we can, guys, in the background, like my daughter is up and like peering at us on the stairs. So I think my husband just came to get her. It's cute.
She's cute.
Maybe we should have had her come down and do a little cameo.
A little high
Okay. Next topic
next time.
is Netflix. There's a lot of good Netflix stuff.
Always
happening.
in the fall, I feel like it's
I know.
just like the doors open.
Well, that is a thing.
It's amazing.
Oh,
Working
Netflix
in-
fall is a thing.
Well, all TV in the fall. Is
Oh yeah,
So
true,
good.
true.
They drop all the good shows.
Because I like don't watch anything in like the spring, summer. Like
Yeah.
You're too busy.
you drop it.
Well, that's why they save it for the fall.
Yeah,
so
because the
good.
ratings are bad. It's like, guys, hello.
They're like, hello.
Similar to
Similar to
podcasting. No one's listening to podcasts
Nobody.
or watching Netflix in the summer. All right. Well, I've been binging a show on Netflix. Monsters, the Lyle and Erik Menendez story. Have you guys watched it?
Heard about it.
I hope so. I gave you homework.
I can't watch that.
Why?
Someone told me detailed things about. No, I can't watch that.
No, it's not a documentary. It's like,
I know.
It's like a TV
fiction
show.
playback based on.
Yes, which is so good.
I did the
It's based
opposite.
on a true
I
story.
watched the documentary. So there's 2 right now
Yes.
on Netflix. There's a documentary, which I watched, and then I started The Monsters. And I think
You have to do it in the opposite way.
You have to do it the opposite way, because actually going back and now watching like the fictional play of it, I don't know. It's not doing it for me. So if you haven't watched either, start with Monsters and then go to the documentary. The documentary was very informative and like, wow, kind of crazy how this whole thing played out.
It's so good. So if you don't know, Lyle and Erik Menendez are American brothers and convicted murderers who killed their parents, Jose and Mary Louise Kitty Menendez, in their Beverly Hills home in 1989. That's the year I was born. Fun fact. So old. So following the murders, Lyle reported to authorities that him and his brother had found their parents dead, claiming that unknown intruders were responsible, and the police investigated the case as a mob-related killing, but soon grew suspicious of the brothers because they were spending their inheritance, basically. And then Erik, one of the brothers, later confessed to the murders to his therapist. Which eventually ended up leading to their arrest.
Well, the
That's
therapist
like the
was,
notes.
and the therapist was like also just like a low life.
A lunatic.
Wait.
So they had an initial trial that resulted in a hung jury. And then their second trial, they weren't able to bring in a bunch of evidence of alleged child abuse. So they ended up being found guilty of first-degree murder.
For anyone who hasn't.
Oh, sorry. So, I mean, it's out there. It's out there.
I mean,
think
yeah,
you have
I
to
heard.
know if we're going to talk about it.
I think you definitely have the document, and I haven't gotten to the end of the series, but the documentary did a really good job about the differences between the 2 trials and why that second trial was.
Yes.
I mean, like they had to convict them because it was either you're guilty or you're not guilty, and like they admitted to killing their parents, so like of course they were going to be found guilty. But the first trial, there was like first-degree murder or manslaughter charges, and manslaughter, if they would have been able, like they were hung because everybody was like, oh my God, there was all this abuse going on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they were like severely molested, allegedly.
The documentary did I love a Netflix doc. So it was good.
Okay, but the big thing that's happening now, which I feel like happens with a lot of Netflix series on murder trials, is like all the public is like getting reinvested in it and everyone's talking about it. Celebrities are jumping on board, and I think they're gonna try and get them out of jail.
Like I think the news today or very recently was they're going to be re-evaluating the sentence, I think by Thanksgiving.
Which is
the
wild.
DA is going to make a determination of resentencing them.
Yes. And so like Kim Kardashian, for example, has like jumped on this bandwagon. You know, she's kind of like a big advocate. Yeah. Which I kind of love. And I actually just watched The Kardashians on Hulu. And she was talking about Gypsy Rose and all of her like jail reform.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of into Kim Kardashian doing this. It almost feels like her gift back to the world.
She's done it for a few. I mean, I don't know how many people, but yeah, she's definitely been involved in like getting people's cases turned around.
Thing.
Like
and
people who,
it's her thing. And I guess she spent a lot of time with the Menendez brothers. And she's like, hey, if these guys were tried in today's world, they would not have received sentences like they received back in 1989. And that is so true.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think that's true of like, that's what they say about most of the people who are sentenced, like not wrongfully sentenced, but almost over sentenced, right? But I would also highly recommend watch The Kardashians on Hulu because they do an episode of her when she like visits a jail and is doing some reform. And she's doing really cool work. I like Kim Kardashian. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of haters.
Have you always liked Kim Kardashian?
I didn't always, and I'm liking her more and more.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
She's a no for me.
Yeah, she's pretty big no for me as well.
I've liked
her.
I haven't watched like her in a long time.
She's changing.
So,
you gotta watch the TV show on Hulu because she's changing, and like you can see it. It was funny. I was watching like clips of her from the beginning, and she's insufferable. like
that's probably when I was
Paris
just
Hilton
like,
days.
no.
Yeah. No, but now she's grown up and she's well spoken and she's thoughtful. And I mean, she's a genius businesswoman. Like, look at what she's done.
Yeah, I do agree about that.
I mean, there's so many other shows that I don't know if I'm going to devote my time to watch Kim Kardashian on Hulu, but
It's so good.
there's so many other shows.
It's
like
so
the one
good.
I definitely binged, and I'm sure every single female in America did binge this. Nobody Wants This.
Oh my
So
God.
good.
So
Obsessed.
good.
Did you guys all finish it? We can't.
Yeah.
We can't give away the
we
ending or
won't-
anything.
We
but-
won't give it away. But
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Well, there's no ending. There's a
no
season
ending.
2.
I know, but like, you can't even say what the ending
This is different. Like, I feel like the Menendez brothers was like it
People knew
facts
that.
and it happened, but I agree.
I'm excited it's coming back for season 2.
It's like there's no like, yeah, okay.
But it was nice. It was nice.
But we can talk about like what it is. If you don't know what it is, Jen can tell you all
You just
about
gotta go watch
the series.
trailer.
Okay, well, the series is loosely based on Erin Foster falling in love with her now husband, Simon, whose last name I'm actually forgetting.
I don't know
I
his
didn't
last
know it
name.
was actually
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
kind of based on a true story.
Yeah, it's like
Very loosely, but yeah, it's based on a true
and
story.
so they have a
Falling in
pod.
love.
They have a real podcast. Did you know that?
Yes. so
I didn't know this was
Sarah-
real.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are learning a lot tonight.
Maybe the listeners don't know that.
I didn't know it was real.
Yeah, so it's based on the Foster sisters, David Foster's daughters.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And
Erin wrote it.
Jen happens to be just a
Big
little
fan.
bit
I know.
obsessed.
Confession, big fan of the Foster sisters. So there's 3 Foster sisters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why isn't the third on the podcast?
She's out.
She's like very cool. She's like too cool for, I think probably that. She also lives in New York and I
so-
think part-time
Guys, I
in
had
London.
actually
They-
no
you know
idea.
them. They have the clothing line, Favorite Daughter.
Yes.
Oh.
Mandy, we're circling. We're circling for you, aren't
this
we?
is what's so
Genius
cool
is
about
going
them.
to carry now.
Okay, I'm going to go down. I'm going to take you all through why I'm so obsessed with these women. Okay, so
I had no idea.
there's 3 of them. So Jordie Foster, who's not a character in the show at all, is the sister that's not a part of it. She is
It's weird they don't even mention her in the show.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be part of it. So she's a fashion
Too cool for
Loser.
school.
she's a fashion designer. She's like the designer behind Favorite Daughter.
Wow, I had no idea of any of this.
And then Erin and Sarah Foster are, so Erin's like, I think been a writer for a very long time. She's like also, I think, a comedian. So is Sarah. So they're like very funny. So if you don't follow them on Instagram, they're funny.
Can I tell you though? I actually don't think they're that funny, and I don't love their podcast. I'm gonna like go against the grain. I know you're obsessed with them.
I don't listen to their podcast actually.
I love their clothes and I love what they do, but I'm like I could
think
leave their podcast and never hear it again. And
You know,
wouldn't
I
be
like
sad.
them on social media. I think
Okay,
they're really
well,
funny.
I didn't even know these were real people. So
But what's
I don't have an
cool-
opinion.
So one of the things that they joke about all the time.
Don't have an
so
opinion.
Mandy did not read the agenda notes.
I was like looking and I just like, I looked at the top and I didn't read the bullet points. It actually makes it even better.
This does make it better. So David Foster is their dad. David Foster is a mega
Wait.
person in the music industry.
If
Like
this is not,
John
if
Legend.
this is not correct, he was married to
To
Yolanda.
Yolanda.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's his second
we
wife.
are really
He's had,
connecting the
like,
dots.
literally 100 wives.
Yes.
And so because of all of those wives, these 3 Foster sisters are like associated to the Brody Jenner.
Yes.
And his brother, whose name I'm forgetting. The Kardashians.
yeah.
What's that 3 degrees of
I mean, this
separation?
is-
There's no
The
degrees
Habibs?
here. It's just
Yes.
all one.
Gigi,
Yes.
Bella.
But this is also probably why they're famous and we're able to get
And they
famous.
say that.
Because they have a famous dad.
But their fashion line has reached like $1 billion.
Oh,
It is.
yeah.
Good
No,
for
their
them.
fashion line's great.
Their clothes are amazing.
They're genius.
And also the show was amazing. I was texting you girls. Remember, I was like up late texting. I was like, I'm freaking geeking out at this love
I
story.
finished
It's
it
just
in like 2 or 3 days.
it's an amazing, amazing love
Why
story.
I think I love this rom-com so much is because they're in their 40s.
Yeah.
And
I know.
we constantly watch these shows of people in their 20s, maybe early 30s.
I agree.
And here are 2 people that are in their 40s,
So
stuck
good.
in their ways.
Agree.
And they find love. And it's like,
It's so, their love
It's
story
so
is
good.
so cute.
And like, I just hate now we're probably going to have to wait 2 years until season 2.
I know. And Kristen Bell,
Oh, she's goals.
she's unbelievable.
They're great.
I always forget that she's like the voice of Anna in Frozen.
I know.
And she's just unbelievable.
She really is.
That's a good one.
Very talented.
Other shows everybody's watching?
I know.
Most recently, so Netflix, definitely. I love a documentary. So there's a couple I've watched. The Lacey Peterson one.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
Lacey and Scott Peterson. So Scott Peterson he's been convicted of killing Lacey, who was pregnant with their 8-month-old son at the time, dumped her in the San Francisco Bay.
Sad.
It was awful. And watching that documentary, it's crazy. I mean, his family still stands by him.
What?
They think he didn't do it?
They think he didn't do it.
That's delusional, right?
Delusional.
Delusional.
Like all the evidence
Love
lined
is
up.
blind.
Yeah, literally. That was a good one.
That is something.
I also started watching Worst Ex Ever. It's like 4 or 5 mini 1 hour shows about just fucked up ex stories. Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta watch that.
What is it called again? It's Stay Sweet. Eat and Pray or Stay and Obey, whatever. It's the one on the FLDS community, like the Mormons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Where this guy, Warren Jeffs, he was on the FBI most wanted list because he was basically condoning marrying off 10-year-old women in his church.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And he had 35 wives.
I haven't seen any of these. I need to check them out.
Yeah, there's so many. That's what I'm watching right now.
The Perfect Couple.
The Perfect Couple.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a couple weeks ago.
So
yeah,
good.
we pulled the audience.
Nicole Kidman.
Wait, I haven't watched The Perfect Couple though.
You have to.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
Oh,
Wait,
it's so
can
good.
I tell you
It's
guys a
easy.
fun fact?
Yeah.
In one of the final scenes is where I grew up.
Get out.
Yeah. It's on your road.
They shot it on Cape Cod. So
Yeah,
even though
it's
it
on
was
Cape
supposed
Cod.
to take place on Nantucket, they all shot it on Cape Cod.
Oh, okay.
That's why I saw, what is his name? Liev Schreiber.
Oh,
when I was
yeah.
in Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, because he was there
He
for
was there.
filming.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to watch that. I mean, we pulled the listeners. Everyone's watching the same stuff. Love is Blind. We heard The Perfect Couple. We heard someone said the Dallas Cowboys show, which I also haven't watched.
Ooh, you got to watch it.
I know.
Honestly,
I'm like,
these women are
geez.
delusional, especially
Guys,
that girl
I've been
Victoria.
watching too much TV.
Like, apparently I am behind.
Guys, in the fall, I just
no, so
hibernate,
do I,
and
but I don't
will
know what
watch
I've been watching.
you've been watching the NHL show.
I know. Oh, yeah. I was watching the NHL Face Off, but that's not on Netflix. It's on Amazon. Guys, I let my kids watch that. I mean, it's great. Now they're obsessed with hockey. So many F-bombs. And why do all hockey players talk the same way?
Wait, how did they talk?
They're like, hey, guys, let's go. Hey, we got to get some goals and get some pucks in the net. Hey, guys, let's go. Let's
gotta
get a win
coach your
here. We
next
got to
hockey
go.
game like
I'm
that.
like, first of all, you all have Canadian accents and only 3 of you are from Canada.
That is amazing. That is also just the most
And so-
unfortunate accent. No offense.
I know. So now my kids are dropping F-bombs. Hendrix is saying the F word because literally every other word, disclaimer, is fuck in this
Oh my
show.
God.
And I'm like, oh, that's why I swear so much.
Just don't say it at school.
Hanging out
okay,
at hockey
guys?
rinks.
Wait, and another one that somebody recommended was Sweet Bobby, my catfish nightmare, which
yeah.
I'm dying. Do you
What?
guys remember that story?
What network is that on?
Netflix. It just came out.
Oh,
week ago.
guys,
16.
you're welcome. We are giving you a laundry
I am
list
going
of things to
We should
binge.
just write these all and dump them on us.
Oh yeah, we'll dump them on
Oh,
a
that's a
story
good
so
idea.
that
And
you
there's
guys
a new
can
Anna
binge.
Kendrick one too. The movie
Oh, yes.
just
About
came
the
out.
serial killer. Game show serial
Yes,
killer.
I forget the name.
Oh, guys, I'm
Show or
behind.
something. Yeah.
Okay. Switching topics and kind of weeding the thread in because I know that Mandy likes to do that.
What's the thread?
On Nobody Wants This, on one of the episodes, they talk about getting the ick and reversing the ick, right? So one of the main characters, Kristen Bell's character, is dating her dream guy and suddenly she gets the ick.
I love that scene.
So somebody tell me, what is the ick?
You just get the ick.
It's that feeling in your gut that's no.
Yeah,
No.
I think everybody's felt that when you're
Yeah.
you look and you're like, wait, did
If
that
you
just
haven't
happen?
gotten the ick, you're lucky. But so
There's no one out there that's
There's
not
no one
gotten
that
it.
hasn't gotten the ick.
technically speaking, it's a slang term that refers to a sudden feeling of disgust or repulsion towards a romantic partner, usually after a specific behavior. But I have to say, I felt the ick towards non-romantic partners, just friends or people. Haven't you? Or like you get a gut
I don't
feeling.
think it's the same feeling.
Different from the ick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I call it the ick. I'm like, ugh. It can be triggered by a specific behavior, like such as a partner chewing with their mouth open, wearing sunglasses indoors, or having their initials, or their ex's initials tattooed on their bicep. Those are the examples.
Do you know what my ick is? A guy wearing white sunglasses.
Ew,
That's
that
an
is
ick,
gross.
right?
Do guys wear white sunglasses?
Way back.
Yeah.
You know what? I have an
guy.
ex-boyfriend who used to wear
I
them.
did too.
Yeah, that's an ick.
But I don't think I haven't seen it in a while.
Oh.
Keep your eyes open, ladies.
Guys, and here's the thing about the ick. It can happen at any time. It can happen on a first date to years into your relationship and or marriage.
Wait, I feel like though it mostly happens first 5 dates.
Oh, okay. That's your theory?
I would bet we should poll the audience. But like I'm thinking the ick happens first 5 dates, they're out.
Oh, and like you're just like, bye?
Yeah.
You don't think you could like be in love with someone and they give you the ick?
I mean like
Maybe something that annoys you, like a little.
yeah, it annoys me.
I'm still calling it the ick.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to know where the term originated from? You're
Yes.
going to die. In 1999.
That
I'm
was
so
a good
impressed
year.
with your research tonight. Like,
I was trying to be Mandy.
loving it.
I really screwed up on the last episode when I couldn't even remember my story that I was supposed to tell. So I had to come back.
You've
make a
redeemed
comeback.
yourself.
I had to redeem myself. Okay, in 1999, on an episode of Ally McBeal. Does anyone remember that? I
Yes.
sure
Yes.
I loved her. I wanted to be her.
Same. And so it became popular in the 2020s. So
20 years later.
Yeah, 20 years later it became popular, but it originated in 1999. So boom, millennials, we did something right.
You heard it here first.
Exactly. And so it became popular on TikTok, where users were documenting their icks.
Interesting.
And something else that I found really interesting when I was researching is they say if you find yourself experiencing the ick repeatedly in relationships, then you may have an avoidant attachment style.
That makes sense though to me.
Right?
Yeah.
So people with this attachment style are hesitant to invest in a relationship and may pull away before they can get hurt. So your theory of like
Yeah.
the 5 dates would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I think people are like
And can you reverse the ick?
Yeah. Well, that was the
I
big
don't think
question
you
on this
can.
episode.
I don't think so either.
If it's like a true big
If
ick.
it's a true big ick, you don't think you get.
Yeah, if it's
you did?
truly an ick.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It's over.
The Google and the therapists have some advice if you want to try to
Oh.
reverse the ick. I also think like you're thinking
depends.
it
It's a
of the
degree.
major ick. Like,
Yeah.
what if it's like an ick, like just a little ick that you get, like your husband is giving you the ick, or your fiance, or like someone.
I guess it depends on what it is. I think there's probably like a degree. Like there
Yeah.
could be like something that's like a very like quick moment in time.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
guys don't think
Versus
you can
like a
really
repeated
reverse
ick.
it,
Like
I'm
if
thinking
you
of, like,
can
a
call
repeated
them
one.
out and correct the action in the moment.
and they fix it,
Yeah.
then you can.
I can get
Yeah.
over
Yeah. So basically they say communication. You have to tell your partner.
it. Sorry,
Good
Katie.
job, Jen.
Excuse me.
No, that's perfect. You were
Excuse me,
saying
you're going to
that.
have to get that tattoo on your bicep removed.
See, that is
That's not happening.
no.
What if your significant other, not saying mine does this, but chews with their mouth open and you repeatedly ask them not to, but they keep doing it,
You break them. You break it.
asking for a friend.
Yeah, I don't know. You get
break
like a
it.
piece of tape. Tape
Yeah.
it, food in,
Like
tape
a
it.
buzzer, like some sort of buzzer, like a shock collar.
Okay, they also say consider the cause. Think about what's making you uncomfortable. Duh.
Yeah.
Reflect. Consider if you can work through it. You can also try journaling or talking.
I'm
to
sorry.
This
friends.
is a lot of effort to
Yeah.
reverse the ick.
I don't.
So
What
you guys are in the
therapist?
camp. You guys are in the camp of I got the ick, I'm out.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
What if you got the major ick with your husband? This is what I'm asking.
Like literally, exactly what I said to you. If I catch him clearing his throat in a way I do not like,
Yeah.
just
Tell
call
him.
him out. Do not ever do that again.
And he doesn't?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You have a very trainable husband.
I think.
I think mine would do it more just to make me angry.
Well, yeah, that's something different.
They also say you should practice gratitude and focus on the things that you like about your partner.
That's dumb.
I can't. This is over for me.
No.
This is over.
Seek support.
No. Katie, we're shutting you off.
No, I'm sorry, Katie.
Take care of yourself.
No.
Make time for hobbies. We have an episode on that. And physical activities
No.
will bring you joy.
I'm sorry. What therapist was this?
A bad therapist.
She's fired.
She is not coming on the podcast.
She's over. It's done.
She's fired.
Just disclaimer, it was none of our therapists.
No.
I don't have one. I need one if anyone wants.
Send names.
Should I put a text box?
We'll ask them though. We'll be like, do you have strategies?
Maternity leave.
Reversing
Help.
the ick.
Does anyone have any therapists? Asking for a friend. All right.
Okay.
And finally, I wanted to end with, what is your ultimate ick? Like, everyone has to have one, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I have so many that must mean I have an avoidant attachment style.
No.
Well, and then I was confused because it was like not generally a pet peeve, but I feel like mine are pet peeves, but maybe not. Like chewing with your mouth open, chomping on gum.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh God, I just want to smack people that do that.
Same.
Biting nails. Ugh.
Ew.
And then, I don't know, like if you're rude to wait staff, like I could never date anybody.
That's a big one.
Staff.
That is a big one.
That is for
That's
sure
a huge
an
ick.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had a friend once who was dating this guy and he was always so rude. Like we would go out to dinner or drinks and like it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's
that.
a big ick.
That's a big one
that's
for me.
that's an ick.
That's
I
an
think
ultimate
that's an
ick.
official ick.
And you
Yeah.
can't, I'm sorry. I'm not going to go practice gratitude on that one.
No, but you could call them out, but that probably
I'd call 'em
wouldn't
out.
go well.
Probably wouldn't go well.
Okay. Like a little nitpicky thing. I don't like watching people like clip their nails.
Oh.
You need to do that in privacy.
yeah, that's
it.
In
Wait.
privacy.
Wait, that's a
I
private.
love that you just said that because someone that I know feels like they can
No.
do it anywhere.
No.
And my husband will he'll open the bathroom door and
And
he'll be
talk to
talking
you?
to
You're
me,
like,
and I'm like,
no.
no,
Goodbye.
go back in there.
Goodbye.
I don't want to hear the clip. I don't want to hear anything.
Wait, that's such
I
a good
kind
one.
of feel that way about pooping in marriage. I'm
Yes.
like, yo,
Close the
I
door.
agree with that.
I don't want to know. I
Turn
don't
the fan
turn
on.
the fan
Yeah.
on. Open
The
the
water.
window. I don't want to smell it. Like, don't blow up the bathroom and then
Let's
like,
keep things nice.
Yeah.
One piece of our relationship nice.
dude, you know how people are like, oh, I poop in front of my
No.
significant other.
That does
It's
not.
no.
That does
That's
not
a
happen.
hard no for
No.
me.
That's a hard no for me.
Hard no.
Yeah.
Like one time, I really feel like John came in the bathroom and I was like, like having a combo with me. I was like, get out. No.
No.
We're not
Wow, we have
going here.
covered it all today.
Yeah, we really have.
Covered it all.
So we'll put up a text box. Send us your icks. And,
Yeah, but that's going to be really good.
yeah, man. Stay safe out there, ladies. Lock the bathroom door.
Stay safe. Okay. Good night.
Good night.